15 yards. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. Rosas to add the extra point. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. That time a 9-play drive, and it was finished by the touchdown run from the 15. Rosas now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. Prescott to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They go to Elliott again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And New York set to take the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example. And now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure, he's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. A solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Down at the 2. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. He's going to get it running right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Rosas now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott, and he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Josh Morrow on the stop.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Cowboys on 3rd down. As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel...
And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Risky.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
Barkley. There he goes inside the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been a bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets them up first and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on...
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Running right through him. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Manning to throw on 2nd down. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They go play action here on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cooper was the target there.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And the Giants ready to come out now. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to...
Odell Beckham Jr. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Aldrick Rosas on for the extra point. Rosas, true blue on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Rosas now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Now the Cowboys. Offense heads back onto the field, and the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told us, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me. Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. So the Cowboys will punt it on 4th down. As on is the veteran Chris Jones. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. 1st and 10 at the 19. The pitch goes to Barkley. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now a toss right to Barkley. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
And that's why you spend a 1st-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Giants add on to their lead. Rosas now to add the PAT. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll make the score 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. Rosas now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A second down throw for Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now they'll run it on the toss. What a spin. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Manning indeed going for it on 4. Now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They start on the ground with Elliott. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coach would always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Elliott. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Kerry Wynn, the one to bring him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Under 4 to play.
My mic was muted the whole time, everybody. I am sorry, but
he is not sorry. He said it before stream. He's not sorry if his mic's muted.
Bro,
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
I'll be your butthole just like I slid into your business.
Are you kidding? No, God. I'm challenging that. How do you challenge
beauty of being able to play zone defense when you can see.
How do you challenge?
This is his hands.
His hands are doo-doo. He put freaking grease on his gloves.
This is my hand, alright?
That's his freaking hands.
No, chill. These are my hands. Here, throw them to me. Throw them to me.
I got hands.
Alright, go over there.
I got hands. What was that?
Don't do it too hard. Just throw it up in the air. Come on, let me do something.
But I got good hands. I got gooder hands. Slid into your rubber hand. You ain't Odell Beckham.
Watch. Throw it like up in the air, but like that.
Yo, that's different.
I don't know.
Horrible fat guy. He's getting too fat for his own life. That's not how you freaking. You gotta do this, bro.
No. Chill. No, chill.
You gotta freaking chill.
And throw this one at me. Oh yeah. So you know it's a girl.
I don't care about that. Did you seriously?
It's a girl. Yes.
Hey,
Bro, I had to. Alright, throw.
Hands, huh?
Yeah, I got hands. Just do it again.
Dang, I got hands.
Up in the air.
Hands, huh?
Yeah, I got
hands.
hands.
Like you haven't caught it yet. Bro, what are hands, huh?
Ready? Yeah.
Finally, first one. Bruh. Where I caught him by the foot. That was sort of right too. I'm the best QB. You can't be ready for nothing. Oh my god. I have little space over here. Best QB in my best. I'm the best QB in my
I'm
game.
the best wide receiver, my dude.
Peekaboo.
This is how you do it.
No, I just blew it out of my bubble. I felt like a QB during that.
This is how I caught it.
No, bro. Like, hike it to me. Hike it to me. Oh, crap. Now shit, Hunt. You were the worst.
Just give me
You were the worst.
I'm a
Down.
7, kid.
Down set, Hut. What you doing, little kid? Boy, you got no... Bro, you're just like number 91. You're just like number 91. Down set, Hut. Hut. Bruh. Bruh, if you missed that. I'm probably the best catcher ever. Hut. Easy throws.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Did you see that? Bro. I told you I'm wide receiver.
We should probably move my stuff.
Did you see what I did? The one-handed catch?
I think we should make these a little longer. Just spin my stuff on. Because this stuff is important. Stuff is important. Down, set, booty hut. Ooh. I probably have really good hands. Down, set.
You went on set, boy.
Ooh. Down, set, booty hut. Yeah, you got hands, bro. Down, set, hut. step catch. Down, say hut. I just fall into the dump. Down, say okay, whatever. Down, say hut. Booty call. Neck busters, more like butt busters. Down, say hut. Down, say hut. Down, say booty hook. That was such a bad throw.
I'm being cute. You'll be the center slash
Okay, Dad.
wide receiver.
Don't you just bully?
Down set.
Hut.
What the hell is that?
Shut up.
Down set. Hut. Down set. Hut. What are these, bro?
I'm just doing
Down
football.
set. Hut.
Fine.
Try to go for a one-handed down set. Hut.
Man, no.
Down set. These nuts. Yeah.
Hut. Ooh. Told you I got
Down
it.
set. These nuts.
I told you I got it. Shut up.
Down set. Down set. These nuts. Go. Wait, I know how to do this. Here, take it. No, you're right here. Take one. Take it. Extra center. Oh,
Oh my god, this is the worst.
that's it. Hut.
I just pointed that shit.
Down set. Let's just do the regular.
Yup.
Down set. These nuts.
I'm trying my hardest.
I'm the better wide receiver.
No, I am.
Say hut.
Shut your book. Don't now.
These nuts. What was that? That's a hut.
He didn't touch the ground. Try to give me one where I have to run for it.
That's a hut. Say hut. Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna say it right now.
Down, say hut. Down, say booty hut. Ooh. Damn, say hut. What was that, bro?
You just sounded like terrible.
What was that? What was that?
You like, what was that, bro?
What was that, bro?
Eh.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Yeah, hut.
set, booty hook. Down set, booty hook.
You can't do it.
Down set, booty hook. Booty Down set, booty hook. I did that a bit hard. Down set, booty hook. Down set, booty hook. Set, booty hook. Yo, he hanged himself.
What?
He hanged himself. Down set, booty hooks.
Get good, bro. Yo.
I went boom.
Boom. And then it was over there. Hit that.
Remember when I did the 360 ooga booga booga at bowling?
Yeah.
I got straight doing that. I think I'm tripped. You know what? Oh, he's pulling to me. Okay. Down, set. No. No. It's like this.
Oh.
Be the center for me. No. 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 Set, booty hook. Do that again. Set, booty hook. Oh, you don't do that.
Mr. Clean. Go. Is it really that hard to boot? Oh, crap.
Take it. You know, just do it to me. Okay? No. Set
No,
it.
tell him.
Just set booty hook. Booty hook.
Bro, this is you. This is you. This is you.
Set booty hook. Shh, stop jumping like that.
I got the big fat boy.
What's up? Down, set, booty hook, booty hook. Oh. Oh, you can go down.
Ow, Ferg out of my eye. How does that work? How does Ferg get in my eye? How does that work? How does Ferg get in my eye?
Down, set, booty hook. Down.
I don't want to get down. Guy, everything is okay. Nothing happened to me. Nothing happened.
I'm not gonna kick that ever.
Now my socks are ready.
I used to kick them.
Once again.
I used to kick them so low, and now I'm just kicking them as high as a baseball. Down. Set, booty up. Okay, so now I'm gonna down. Set, booty up.
What should I try?
Down. booty head. I can't. Penis on vagina.
Yo, you're gonna get age restricted.
I don't care.
Where's monetized? No.
Turn around, lay on your back. Down! Set! Booty up! Booty up!
Wait, oh.
That was like a perfect... Alright, give me a beat. Down. Set. Booty hut. Booty hut. Alright, we're done. Let's go back to playing Madden. Alright, I guess I'm ending the stream here.
Yeah.
It's 4 in the morning.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. So yeah, we'll see you guys later.